Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman or God, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. Today we will be studying Sutra number 6 from the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. The chapter is Vibhuti Pad. Commentary by my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. Sutra 6 is Tasya Bhumishu Viniyogaha. Let's repeat. Tasya Bhumishu Viniyogaha. So the meaning is, Samyama is to be used towards the different states or planes. Different planes. What does that mean? Let's explain. A yogi practices samyama on the following planes. Samyama, again to remind you, is the combination of concentration, meditation and samadhi, the sum of the three. So a yogi focuses first on the gross plane. In this plane he experiences what? Savitarka and Nirvitarka Samadhi. So Tarka means logic, and so he is trying to focus on the objects through his intuitive understanding of different objects. So he is using Tarka and Vitarka, Savitarka, Nirvitarka. Those are the two stages in the gross plane. First he has the logic, and in the second stage the logic goes away. He starts thinking of the object. Then as he advances, he moves on to the subtle plane. So no longer the physical plane, but the subtle plane. Here he experiences savichara and nirvichara. So here the thought process takes on a higher importance. So first he is having thoughts like kindness, compassion, or memories, whatever he's thinking of. And then he reaches a stage where the thoughts also go away, and now he's into that void state, that nirvichara state. And then deeper still, he moves on to a subtler plane. At this stage, the yogi experiences Sananda Samadhi. Ananda means bliss, pleasure, happiness. So he is experiencing that at a higher plane. And finally, the subtlest plane is called the Sasmita Samadhi, and he is experiencing Sasmita means the ego aspect, going beyond that ego aspect even. And finally, the yogi transcends all these four planes of Prakriti. Prakriti is nature. So these are the four stages of the gross plane, subtler plane, and subtlest plane. And that, again, like we said, are different bhumis, different journeys to be captured, if you will, different lands. And finally, the yogi transcends these four planes of Prakriti through the practice of Asampragyata Samadhi, and that is a higher Samadhi. That is called the seedless state. All these 6 Samadhis we just covered all have some seed in it, which means that it is not still the final liberation yet. Although you are a very high yogi and your practice has gone very high, it is not enough to give us liberation, but it is taking us to a very high exalted state. So that is the essence of this sutra. We will be covering sutra number 7 tomorrow. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.